Me, 29 years old, senior supply chain analyst for a logistics firm. It sounds important on LinkedIn. The reality is staring at spreadsheets for 10 hours a day and explaining to boomers why their shipments are stuck in a canal. My salary is just shy of 6 figures. It is enough to rent a luxury one-bedroom apartment in the city center. Exposed brick, kitchen island, view of a parking garage and another brick building. This was the dream, right? Graduate, get the job, get the apartment, and escape the hometown gravity. I did it all, checklist complete. So why does every morning feel like I'm putting on a wet wetsuit? Tuesday, 6:15 a.m., the alarm goes off. It is the same generic radar sound I've used for 5 years. I don't snooze it. Discipline is key, that's what I tell myself. I roll out of bed and my feet hit the cold laminate faux wood floor. The apartment is silent. It's always silent. My girlfriend Maya stays over on weekends, but weekdays are focus time. She's in marketing and lives across town. We've been together for 2 years. It's a stable, mature partnership. That's how she describes it to her friends. I describe it as good, just good. I shower. The water pressure is mediocre for the rent I pay. I stand there for 5 minutes letting the hot water hit the back of my neck. I am mentally rehearsing the morning stand-up meeting. Yes, the Q3 variance is due to fuel surcharges. No, Gary, we can't just make the trucks go faster. I get out, dry off, and see the steam on the mirror. I wipe a circle to see my face. I look tired, not physically exhausted, but that deep, eye-bag soul tired. I shave the stubble because presentation matters. I put on the blue button-down. It's ironed and crisp, armor on. I go to the kitchen, I make coffee, French press, because I convinced myself I'm a coffee snob in 2019. Really, it is just a hassle to clean. I pour it into a travel mug. I stand by the window. I watch the cars line up for the parking garage entrance. I see a guy in a beat-up Honda Civic singing his heart out to the radio. I feel a weird pang of jealousy. He looks like he's feeling something. I'm just calculating transit times. The commute, the subway is crowded. Bodies are pressed together, but no one is looking at anyone. Everyone is on their phone, headphones in. The universal sign for I am not here. I put mine in too, a podcast about macroeconomics. I don't even like economics. I listen to it so I have something smart to say if anyone asks what I'm listening to. No one ever asks. I arrive at the office. Glass building, revolving doors, the security guard nods. Morning, Dave. Morning, Sam. We have had this exchange 800 times. I don't know if he has kids. He doesn't know I hate this job. We just nod. I take the elevator up to the 14th floor, the hum of the fluorescent lights. Open plan office, the worst invention in human history. Collaboration usually means hearing your coworker chew gum. I sit at my desk, boot up the dual monitors. Outlook opens. 42 unread emails since 5 p.m. yesterday. Mostly automated reports or reply all disasters. I start sifting. The first hour is just deletion. My manager walks by. Greg, nice guy but spineless. Hey op, got a minute later to discuss the Atlanta distribution center. Sure, Greg. 10:30, perfect. Hey, did you catch the game last night? I didn't catch the game. I stared at the ceiling for 2 hours. Yeah, crazy ending, I lie. Right, I couldn't believe the ref made that call. Wild, I agree. He walks away satisfied. This is 90% of my social interaction, mimicking normal human responses based on context clues. Lunch, I usually eat at my desk. Salad from the place downstairs, overpriced lettuce. Today I decide to walk. I need air. I walk to a park a few blocks away. I sit on a bench. I watch people. A group of teenagers is laughing and pushing each other. They look so loose. Limbs flailing, voices loud, no filter. I try to remember the last time I laughed like that, without worrying if it was professional, without worrying if I was being too loud. I can't recall. I check my phone, a text from Mom. Hi honey, just checking in. Dad's knee surgery is next Thursday. Let us know if you can come down. I stare at the text. Hometown is a 4-hour drive. Thursday is the quarterly review. I can't miss it. I mean I could, but it would look bad. Not a team player. I type, "Hey mom, work is crazy right now. Don't think I can make it for the surgery, but I'll call you guys that night. Love to dad." Send. I watch the bubble disappear. I feel a heavy stone drop in my gut. I rationalize it immediately. Dad's tough, it's just a knee, I'll visit next month. I haven't visited in 6 months. The stone stays there, back to work. The afternoon is a blur of VLOOKUP and pivot tables. Greg calls me in. So Atlanta, we talk about shipping lanes for 45 minutes. I am articulate, competent, and impressive. Greg nods. Good stuff, op, you're really on top of this. We're thinking about giving you the light on the West Coast expansion next year. That sounds like a great opportunity, Greg. My mouth says it. My brain screams run. West Coast expansion means 12-hour days. It means 8 p.m. conference calls with Asia. It means whatever sliver of life I have left is gone. But I smile. Count me in, because that's what you do. You climb the ladder, even if it's leaning against a burning building. 5:30 p.m. People start packing up. I stay, just want to finish this report. Really, I just don't want to go back to the empty apartment yet. Maya texts, "Dinner tonight, I found a Thai place." I look at the screen. I'm tired, socially tired. The idea of sitting across from someone and making conversation feels like lifting weights. I type, "Hey, slammed at work. Gonna be a late one. Rain check for Friday." 3 dots appear, disappear, reappear. Okay, Friday it is, don't work too hard. Guilt pricks me, she's trying, I'm the one pulling away. Why, I don't know, it just feels easier to be alone until I am alone. Then it feels like drowning. I leave the office at 7 p.m. The sun is down, the city lights are pretty in a distant, cold way. I stop at a grocery store. I buy a frozen pizza and a 6-pack of IPA. The cashier is a kid, maybe 19. Receipt, no thanks, I walk home. The bag feels heavy, key in the door. Silence greets me again. Hello darkness, my old friend, literally. I heat up the pizza. Crack a beer, sit on the couch. I don't even turn on the TV. I just eat in the semi-darkness. My phone buzzes, group chat with old college friends. Boys trip to Vegas in July. I'm in, let's go. Op, you in? I look at the calendar. July is the start of the West Coast project. I type maybe. Might be busy with work, I'll let you know. Dude, you're always busy. Come on, live a little, Mr. Corporate over here. I put the phone face down, they don't get it, or maybe they do. Maybe they see exactly what I'm becoming and they're trying to pull me out. But the water is too deep now, I can't just go to Vegas. I have responsibilities, I finish the beer, open another, midnight, I put the phone down. Stare at the ceiling, the room is dark. A street light cuts a slash across the wall, car horn in the distance. This is the hour where the armor comes off, where the senior supply chain analyst doesn't exist. Just a guy in a bed in a box in a city of millions. And I realize, if I had a heart attack right now, who would know? Mom would know eventually. Maya would know on Friday. Greg would know when I didn't show up for the stand-up. Greg would be the first to know, that's a depressing thought. Greg would probably be annoyed about the Atlanta data. I roll over, close my eyes, force sleep. 3 months later, spring has technically arrived. I know this because the pollen count on my weather app is high. I haven't actually spent enough time outside to sneeze. West Coast expansion is in full swing. Life has become a series of airport lounges and Uber Blacks. I have platinum status with the airline now. They let me board first. I sit in 4A drinking a gin and tonic at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, feeling like a master of the universe, feeling like a high-functioning alcoholic. It's a fine line, the project is a beast. 14-hour days are the baseline. Greg is ecstatic. We're crushing the timeline, op, corporate is watching. I live on caffeine and adrenaline. My apartment is just a storage unit for my suits. I come home on Friday nights, crash, do laundry, and leave Sunday afternoon. Maya is still there, barely. We're in a zombie relationship. Shuffling forward because neither of us has the energy to kill it, we text sporadically. Landed safely. Have a good meeting. Leftovers in the fridge. Romance is dead, replaced by logistics. Mid-April. I'm in San Francisco for a week. High-stakes negotiation with a shipping vendor. If this goes through, I secure the VP track. I am focused. Laser sharp. Phone buzzes during a prep meeting. It's Mark, my best friend from home. I decline the call, buzzes again. Decline. He texts, urgent, call me. I step out. Mark, I'm in a meeting. Is everything okay? It's the bachelor party, man. We need to book the Airbnb for Vegas today. I rub my temples. That's the urgent thing. Yeah, prices are going up. Everyone else Venmo'd me. I need your share. How much? 600. Fine, I'll send it now. I have to go. Wait, are you definitely coming? You've been flaky on the chat. I said I'd be there, didn't I? Yeah, but just checking. I'll be there, Mark. I'm the best man. Quit worrying. I hang up, transfer the money, walk back into the meeting, switch the switch. Smiling, confident corporate predator. I don't think about Mark. I don't think about Vegas. I think about profit margins. Friday night, I fly back home. Exhausted doesn't cover it. I feel like my bones are made of lead. I get to my apartment at 11 p.m. The lights are on. Meyer is there, sitting at the kitchen island. No food, no wine, just sitting, hands folded. This isn't good. Hey, I say, dropping my laptop bag. Didn't know you were coming over. We need to talk op. The classic line. Scriptwriters couldn't come up with anything better, I sigh. Can we do this tomorrow? I've been up since 4 a.m. Pacific time. No. We can't. Her voice is steady, too steady. Okay, I say. I lean against the counter. What's up? I'm done. Done with what? Us this, whatever we're doing. I blink, wait for the panic to hit. It doesn't, just a dull thud. Maya, look, I know I've been busy. It's just this project. Once the expansion is. It's not the project, op, it's you. She stands up, looks at me with sad, tired eyes. You're not a bad guy, but you're not here. You haven't been here for a year. I'm building a future for us. No, you're building a career for you. There's a difference. That's unfair. Is it? When was the last time you asked me how my job is going? Or how my family is? I open my mouth, close it, I can't remember. Exactly, she says. She picks up her bag, she packed already, efficient. I left my key on the table. Take care of yourself, op. She walks to the door. I should stop her. I should chase her down the hall like in the movies, say something profound. I can change, I love you, but I don't move, I'm too tired. And deep down, beneath the guilt, there is a tiny, terrible spark of relief. One less obligation, one less person to disappoint. The door clicks shut. I am alone. I look at the key on the table. Shiny silver, useless now. I go to the fridge, grab a beer, sit on the couch. Well, I say to the empty room. That happened. I drink the beer. I fall asleep in my suit. May, promotion time. Director of Supply Chain Strategy. The salary bump is significant. New office. It has a door and a window. I sit in my new ergonomic chair. I look out at the city skyline. I won, didn't I? Colleagues take me out for drinks, fancy cocktail bar. Everyone is laughing and patting my back. Drinks on the director. I pay the tab. Hundreds of dollars. I don't even blink. I go home alone, drunk enough to feel dizzy, sober enough to feel the silence. I scroll through my phone. Maya's name is still there. I delete it. Clean break, no looking back. Sharks don't look back, they just swim and eat. June. Vegas trip is next week. Mark texts the group chat. Itinerary is set. Thursday night steakhouse, Friday pool party, Saturday club. Everyone responds with fire emojis. I look at my calendar. West Coast integration is hitting a snag. Systems aren't talking to each other. Big crisis meeting scheduled for Friday, in person, in Seattle. I stare at the calendar. I stare at the group chat. I am the best man. I have to be there. But this meeting, if I miss it, the integration stalls. Greg will panic. The CEO will notice. My new reputation will take a hit. He got promoted and immediately slacked off. I can hear them saying it. I agonize for an hour. Pacing my office, then I make the call. I call Mark. He answers on the first ring. Yo, ready to rage? Mark, hey man. Uh-oh, I know that tone. Listen, something blew up at work. A massive crisis with the merger. Okay, I have to be in Seattle on Friday. There's no way out of it. Silence, long silence. So you're bailing? I'm not bailing on the wedding, just the bachelor party. I can try to fly in Saturday night maybe. Saturday night, we leave Sunday morning. I know, it sucks, I'm crushed. Are you? His voice is cold, I've never heard him sound like this. Of course I am, Mark. But my job, your job, right. It's my career, Mark, it's not just a job. It's my bachelor party op once in a lifetime. I know, I'm sending extra cash for the bottle service. Go wild on me. I don't want your money, man, I wanted my friend. That stings, sharp and deep. I'm sorry, Mark, really. Yeah, whatever, do what you gotta do. He hangs up, no goodbye, just the click. I sit there holding the phone. Stomach churning, I almost call him back, almost say screw the meeting. But I don't. I send an email to Greg confirming my flight to Seattle. I chose the suit over the skin.